This circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations. You've found the right place. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may begin the session by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are, either sitting upright or lying down. The choice is yours. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you, no matter how high up you may be. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. Hello, POTUS. Welcome back. Thank you for the heartbeat. Allowing yourself to be fully held and fully supported. Bringing your awareness to your breathing. Thank you for the gifts. Simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heartbeat. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Nice, natural breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. With every in-breath that you take, inhaling peace, calm, and tranquility. With every exhale that you take, releasing everything that you no longer need to carry. Hello, Copper. Welcome back. Thank you for the heartbeat. releasing any heaviness from the day as you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. With every breath, your body softens. Your mind becomes quieter and quieter. Your spirit becomes lighter. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Breathing in more vital life force energy. Hello, friend. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. Breathing out absolutely anything. Thank you so much for the gifts. That does not belong in this moment. Welcome back, Courtney. As you breathe in and out, in and out. Thank you for the beast bounce. In and out. Inviting in more clarity, inviting in more truth, inviting in clear perception. Thank you so much for the gifts. As you breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Becoming more grounded, more stable, more balanced. Thank you so much for the gifts. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Thank you so much for the gifts. In and out. Thank you so much for the gifts. I will now begin to count from 20 down to 1. Thank you so much for the gifts. With each countdown, you will sink deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. 20. Relaxing all throughout the forehead as you release any worry you are storing in the forehead. 19. Softening all around the eyes as you release any tension being stored around the eyes. 18. Your jaw unclenches. 17. Your tongue softens and hangs loose within your mouth. Thank you so much for the gifts. 16. Your neck relaxes. 15. Your shoulders drop. Thank you so much for hitting the heartbeat goal. I appreciate you. 14. Arms feeling heavier and heavier as they go limp like noodles. 13. Heartbeats calm and steady. 12. Your back relaxes. 11. Softening all of the muscles in your belly. 10. Thoughts beginning to slow down. Slowing down. Slowing down. 9. Legs feeling heavier and heavier as they go limp like noodles. Hello, Patrick. Welcome back. Thank you for the heartbeat. 8. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. 7. Body feeling heavier and heavier. Thank you so much for the manifesting. I appreciate you. 6. Becoming more present. 5. Sinking deeper and deeper still. 4. Thoughts slowing down even more. Body relaxing even more. 3. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts. 2. Mind becoming stiller and stiller. And 1. Feeling so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation. Thank you so much for the night star. I appreciate you. And if you have an emergency or a bodily function to attend to, You will be able to leave this session just fine. Thank you for the gifts. And deal with absolutely anything that requires your immediate attention. And you will receive the full benefits of this session. Thank you for the gifts. As if you had stayed the entire time. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so well rested. Thank you for the gifts. And so rejuvenated. Regardless of how well you sleep tonight. And thank you so much for everyone who is liking this live stream right now. Thank you for tapping the screen. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. I know it can be super hard to engage when you are in a state of relaxation. So I appreciate what engagement we do get. And thank you so much for everyone who is sending gifts. Your generosity helps to keep this space active and alive. Your generosity also goes towards me being able to purchase more books, more workshops, more classes, more formal training, and more crystals, which benefits the channel as I elevate myself as a practitioner. And of course, thank you all for just being here. I love this little space and time that we have carved out and built together. It really means a lot to me. Now you may imagine that in front of you there is a box. This box is made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Beautiful shades of light swirling, making up the shape of this box. And you may go ahead and place inside of it anything you are worried about, anything that is stressing you out, anything that feels big, heavy, or overwhelming. And this is not a permanent space for this stuff. You will deal with all of this stuff effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. You may even mentally set a date and time for when you will deal with this stuff. But for right now, your only job is to just relax. So you can put all of that stuff inside of this box and put a lid on it for now. Tonight, the full moon in Aquarius shines high above you, a brilliant silver beacon illuminating the path toward freedom, truth, and awakening.
Le phoque m'a poussé, le phoque m'a poussé. poussé, le phoque m'a poussé, le phoque m'a poussé, le phoque m'a poussé, le phoque m'a poussé.
Imagine yourself standing beneath a vast midnight sky. The stars sparkle like ancient wisdom scattered across velvet darkness. The moon is enormous, radiant, electric. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much for the gifts. Its light is unlike anything you've seen before. Thank you so much for the claps. Silver hints infused with sapphire and violet. The frequency of liberation. The frequency that reminds every soul of who they truly are. As the moonlight touches your crown, it flows gently into your body. It moves through your mind like cool water. Every limiting belief, thank you so much for the gifts. Every expectation placed upon you, every version of yourself that you have outgrown begins to dissolve into shimmering particles of light. Thank you so much for the gifts. You no longer have to become someone else. You just have to remember who you've always been. Feel your heart begin to glow. Not because someone else has given you permission, but because your soul recognizes itself. Aquarius carries the energy of authenticity, innovation, vision, community, and sacred individuality. Tonight you release the need to shrink. You release the need to explain yourself. Thank you so much for the gifts. You release the fear of standing apart from the crowd. Your uniqueness is your medicine. You may imagine now that you are inhaling moonlight itself. With every inhale, thank you for the gifts. Silver light fills your heart. With every exhale, old conditioning leaves your body like soft mist drifting into the night. Thank you so much for the gifts. Now imagine a circle of brilliant white light forming all around you. Within the sacred circle stand your highest guides, your ancestors of light, your angels, your future self. Every one of them smiling with unconditional love. They see the real you, not the masks, not the doubts, not the fears. Thank you so much for the gift. Only the radiant soul that has existed long before this lifetime. Their hands lift towards the moon. The moon answers. Thousands of tiny streams of silver light begin pouring down around you like celestial rain. Each drop contains clarity, courage, inspiration, freedom. The light washes over your crown, your forehead, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral center, your root, every energy center awakens. Every cell remembers. You are not here to fit in to this world. You are here to transform it simply by being yourself. Feel any energetic cords connected to fear, people pleasing, comparison, or self-doubt. Gently dissolve in the moonlight. There is no struggle, no force, only release, only freedom, only truth. Now your heart begins to emit beautiful electric blue light. It expands beyond your body, beyond the room, beyond your home, beyond your city. Its frequency reaches every soul meant to find you. The people aligned with your path naturally recognize your energy. Your light becomes a lighthouse. Thank you so much for the gifts. Your authenticity becomes your invitation. There is nothing to chase, nothing to prove. Everything meant for you is already finding its way home. Rest here beneath the full moon. Breathe deeply. Allow its wisdom to settle into every part of your being. Silently repeat. I release what no longer aligns with my highest truth. I honor the wisdom of my unique soul. Thank you so much for the gift. I trust the path unfolding before me. I allow authenticity to guide every step that I take. Thank you for the gifts. I shine without apology, without fear, without limitation. Take one final slow breath. Thank you so much for the gifts. As you exhale, imagine the moon gently placing a silver star within your heart. A permanent reminder that your light was never meant to be hidden. Whenever you need clarity, whenever you need courage, whenever you need to remember yourself, the star will illuminate your path from within. Carry this freedom with you. Carry this truth. Carry this light. And you are free to continue to rest here under the light of this radiant full moon. If that's what feels so good for you right now. You're also invited to come back into your body, to come back into this present moment, to come back to this space and time. Perhaps gently wiggling your fingers and toes, inviting some movement back into your body. The full moon walks with you now, and so it is. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. All right, I hope you enjoyed this session as much as I did. You're laying on the cards. I need them. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this session as much as I did. I will begin to wrap the session up with a reading. If you would like to do another session, I'll be back at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our ASMR style sleeping session. So if you need some help sleeping later, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's about 2 hours from now, I will be back for another session and we can spend some more time together. But I will go ahead and move on to a message from our current Aquarius Full Moon. For this message, I'm going to work with Transient Light Tarot, along with the Magic of Unicorns, along with the Work Your Light Oracle. So we will start. I don't know how to put these. You're going to lay on them again. You're going to steal the cards because you're a little monster. We will start this reading with 3 tarot cards. What would the moon like to communicate with us right now? What does the moon have to say? What message do we need? What truth needs to be revealed in this moment? Okay. We have the 8 of Wands. Thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate you. We have the 8 of Wands. We're going to get some sort of, for some people, this is going to manifest as some sort of unexpected communication. There could be someone from our past reaching out, someone we haven't talked to in a while has a message for us. This is going to be like a text message, a DM, some sort of like actual direct communication. Confirmation. Someone from our past is going to be reaching out. I feel like this is going to be very unexpected. And then we have the 9 of Swords. Someone might be struggling with some guilt. They might be struggling with their mental health right now. They could really just, their thoughts might be really in the past. This could have to do with you. This could be someone who has, you know, did you dirty in some way, or there's just something that they maybe feel guilty about, and that guilt is kind of like eating them up alive right now. Their mental health is not really good right now. I'm getting there's just like a lot of anxiety. This could literally just be like the manifestation of their guilt. I'm thinking of that Edgar Allan Poe story about the guy that unalives someone and then buries them under their floorboard, and then they're like up all night because they keep hearing like this voice that's coming from beneath the floorboard, and it's just their guilt. Like this could be, someone could be just like losing their mind with guilt right now. What they're reaching out about is kind of unclear. They could be looking, you know, just to kind of relieve themselves of whatever guilt they may be feeling in this moment. They could be trying to apologize to try to relieve themselves of whatever guilt they may be feeling. You could have just been a source of like stability and comfort, and like maybe the time that you were in their life, like their mental health was doing much better. And it could be like that since you've been out of this person's life, their mental health has taken like a decline. And which isn't to say that they're trying to like rope you back into their life, or like they, you know, they're trying to use you to make themselves feel better or anything like that. But I think that they're just, at the very least, recognizing the role that you played in them being able to maintain better mental health for the duration that you were in their life. And just like how much they really do owe to you, like for the healing that they were able to accomplish in that time, because it feels like they've just, their mental health has been on a really big decline. And yeah, it's hitting them. It's hitting them. It's hitting them like a ton of bricks with this Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is you just like, something is just like hitting you like a ton of freaking bricks, man. It's like a revelation. Thank you for the gifts. But like it's hitting them, like just the impact that you had in their life, and it has them really living in the past here. It has them living in a time where they felt better, where they were acting better, where they were able to show up in the world in a better way. And a lot of that has to do with the influence that you played in their life. And they're really realizing that now. And it's like, now that you're gone, they have so much regret, because it's like, there might be a lot of people around them who are just like making their mental health deteriorate. Thank you so much for the gifts. And it's like, you were someone who was actually helping and making things better, instead of just being another person that was pushing them further into some sort of spiral here. Let's go ahead and see what else. What is the rest of this message? What's the bottom of the deck over here? Interesting. We're going to get to that in a moment. I feel like there's a story there. They might want to like bury the past in some way, because if you look at this past card, you have that shovel and like the mounds of dirt. They might be trying to bury the past in some way. If that's something that, you know, you're willing to bury and kind of like put behind you. This person could be having like nightmares. I feel like they might be suffering from some sort of like PTSD. And it's maybe like while you were in this person's life, their PTSD symptoms weren't as severe, or they kind of like went away. And it's like, now that you're gone, like the nightmares, the flashbacks, whatever it is, the hypervigilance, are all symptoms that I'm hearing, are all things that this person is now experiencing. And they might also be recognizing how much of like, if they did something to like sabotage, or like whatever the reason, like you guys aren't talking, if this is, I'm feeling like this is definitely like a situation where, you know, I mean, it definitely takes two to tango, but I feel like one person has like a heavier load in terms of like who did damage to this connection to make it so that, you know, you guys haven't communicated in a while. And I feel like they are now able to be a little bit more honest with like just how much of their mental health played into, if this is someone who like sabotaged the relationship or the connection in some way. They're able now to kind of see like just how much of that stuff was like their anxiety, how much of that stuff was projection, how much of that stuff was just their own mental health issues interfering. Pure intention, find clarity, surrender your ego. Okay, so one thing I'm hearing is being called to point out here is, this is not someone who has been abusive towards us. This is not someone who had ill intentions towards us in any way. This is not someone who intentionally hurt us in any way. This is someone whose intentions were completely pure. Their heart is completely pure. They truly did intend the best here. Again, their mental health issues just kind of got in a way that affected the connection in a way that they never meant to affect the connection in that way. They never meant for things to like end between you guys the way that it ended. And then we have 8 and 9. Oh my goodness. I feel like with 8 and 9, you know, 8 and 9 go right next to each other in sequence. So it feels like you guys, they could feel like you guys belong like together, like 8 and 9 kind of like belong together because they go in sequential order. This is going to give you, at the very least, some closure if you do decide to engage in this communication. If you decide to be open to this communication, I'm hearing just hear them out. Hear them out, understand that their intentions were pure, and at the very least, you're going to be able to get some sort of clarity from whatever communication this is. But I feel like you're going to be really shocked by what this person has to say. They could be exposing some feelings that they had about you or have for you and that you are completely clueless about. They could also be realizing that they were maybe suffering from some paranoia and that they were projecting their paranoia onto you and maybe thinking that you were maybe a shadier person than you actually are, or that you are less classy than you actually are. They could have been perceiving you as a person with no class and going around and acting like a person with no class when they're not around, which maybe led them to they themselves act like a person with no class and treat you like they are a person with no class. I'm just getting like whatever situation happened here, it was not classy. I'm also for some reason hearing people got all this money and no class. Priestess, my goodness. How are you being called to step up and lead? We're gonna get to the bottom of the deck in just a second because there's definitely something going on here. With this priestess energy, you know, you are invited to show some grace if you are capable of that in this moment. If you just don't have like the mental or emotional energy to be extending grace onto people that were out here acting like they have no class, or or even worse, actually just have no class, you know, it's your life. I just read the cards. Your actual decisions are entirely up to you. You know, you are a person of free will. If you decide to just block this person after they reach out, you are completely entitled to do that. But I feel like this is a good opportunity to lead by example in this moment and model what healthy communication looks like, which is something that this person could probably use. Model what healthy communication looks like. Model what a healthy partner looks like. Model how a healthy partner shows up. And I feel like that's another thing that maybe you did for this person that this person is now realizing they completely took for granted. Like, you are genuinely someone who is able to show up and model how a healthy partner acts in a relationship or in any type of connection, whether or not this was romantic. And I feel like right now what's really being pointed out is like, how are you being called to show up in this moment? How would you like to lead? And sometimes showing people, teaching people boundaries is the best thing that you can do for them. Sometimes showing people like, if you behave in a certain way, people are going to walk away and want to have absolutely nothing to do with you. And they have every right to do that. So, you know, however you're feeling called to lead in this situation is perfectly fine and okay. You don't have to engage with them if you don't want to. It's your life. I just read cards. And then the bottom of the deck energy over here, we have Unbound with releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It feels like whatever conversation this is, and whether or not you choose to have this conversation, it definitely feels like if you do decide to engage in this conversation, it will at the very least lead to some sort of, oh my goodness, I was just playing with the deck and this one is what I pulled. I'm going to take it as a part of this message. It is going to help you to kind of release this, but understand that if this is something that's been difficult for you to release, this is someone that you have a soul contract with. This is someone that you have past life history with. And that's why it's been incredibly difficult for you to release, because you're not just releasing the weight of the connection from this lifetime and everything that happened in this lifetime. You're also working through a lot of past life stuff that's going on there as well. And then we also have trust the niggle with what is the niggle feeling trying to tell you. If you're getting some sort of sensation, if you're getting some sort of feeling about something, trust that. Trust that, trust that, trust that, above anything that comes out of my mouth, above anything that comes out of anyone else's mouth. Trust your gut instinct here. Okay, and then last, we're just going to go ahead and look at the bottom of the deck over here. Because we do have the Temperance card showing up, it feels like this person, oh my goodness, and then we have the star, which is ruled by Aquarius, the synchronicity there. This person has gone through some profound healing in the separation, you know, and it might feel like that kind of cliche of, you know, baby, I'm back, baby, I've changed. But this person genuinely has gone through some sort of very deep healing, and that is exactly what's been going on with them since the last time you guys saw each other. Was this just deep transformative change has been going on there, which was probably instigated by you in the conclusion of the connection. We have the 10 of coins. This is probably someone that you feel very comfortable around. Someone who maybe feels like just like familiar when you're around them. They could even feel like family. And then we have future. There is the possibility for a future there if you are willing to open up to trusting this person, if that's something that you feel like you can do right now. If not, again, trust your own instincts in the situation above anything that is coming out of my mouth right now. Trust yourself above me. I think what's that Buddha quote? Trust no one, not even me. The Buddha even says that. Trust no one. Trust no man, not even myself, is what the Buddha says. So I will leave you with that piece of Buddha wisdom. Trust no man, not even myself, okay? Trust yourself above all else. But that being said, that just about concludes this message. I will be back at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our sleepy ASMR session, so I will see you very, very soon. Bye!